Graph the function f of x equals minus x squared plus 10x by starting with the graph of y equals x squared and using transformations, shifting, stretching and compressing, and or reflecting. The first thing that we will need to do is to convert this quadratic equation into a form that allows us to see the actual transformations. We will do this by completing the square. First, we should factor out the coefficient of -1 that we see in front of the x squared term. This will give us a negative outside of the parentheses, and then x squared minus 10x on the inside. Now we should divide the coefficient on x, which is -10, by 2, and then square. This will result in squaring -5, which gives us 25. Now add that 25 inside the parentheses. We must now compensate for adding the 25 inside the parentheses. Because of the negative in front of the parentheses, the net effect is a subtraction of 25 from the original expression. So we will add 25 on the outside to compensate. Now factor the trinomial that is inside the parentheses, and the result will be f of x equal to negative x minus 5 squared plus 25. So now let's talk about the transformations that result that cause this graph to differ from the graph of y equals x squared. First, we see that we will be subtracting 5 from x. This is inside the parentheses before we square, so this indicates a shift to the right of 5 units. We also see that we have a reflection about the x-axis. This is because of the negative that exists outside of the parentheses. Then we see that we have a vertical shift of 25. This is because we are adding 25 to the function. So we will click the button that says click to enlarge the graph, and we will select the parabola tool. Then I'll just click on the origin and then use this graphing tool to indicate which transformations we should apply to this function. We decided that we would have a horizontal shift of 5 units to the right. We also decided that this would be reflected about the x-axis, and that there would be a vertical shift of 25. Now I'll click in the graph here and see the function that we have graphed. Then I'll click Save, and then check my answer.